Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
Welcome to Reality Check, where we dive deep into all the latest drama and revelations from your favorite reality TV stars. Today, we've got the inside scoop on Lindsay Hubbard's candid discussion about filming Summer House with her ex, facing him at the reunion, and the awkward encounters with his parents. Stay tuned for all the juicy details. Season 8 of Summer House is coming to a close, and the cast is airing out its dirty laundry. The biggest topic from the season is the end of Lindsay Hubbard and Carl Radke's engagement. Sadly, fans have seen the fights this season, and now Lindsay is opening up about the breakup, moving on, her future with the show, and much more. As fans know, Lindsay and Carl's engagement was shown on Season 7 of Summer House. However, he called off the wedding in 2023, mere months before the November wedding. So far, most of the cast has discussed how much the two aired out at the upcoming reunion. Recently, Lindsay sat down with Access Hollywood to discuss all the goings-on with Summer House. The interviewer starts by asking how she's doing. Lindsay replies, "I'm doing good. As soon as this season is done airing, I can finally close that chapter and put it behind me. It's a unique experience. Most people go through breakups, but then they don't have to relive it for the next 10 months. She then goes on to say that she's gotten to a good place and then discusses her new business venture, which is a rental property in Nashville. She then shares that she has moved on and has a new partner. However, she's keeping it private. Lindsay says, "I do have a new someone special. He's incredible." When pressed for more intel, Lindsay says, "I'm going to keep it private for as long as I possibly can. My life for the last 8 seasons and years has been fully out there and on display. You've seen all of my romantic relationships come and go and blow up in front of everyone's faces. So I'm going to see just how long I can push this one in my own life." She then discusses what it's like to watch a breakup back. She says, "There are some episodes that are hard to get through, and you're just like clinching the couch as you're getting through it. Other ones, it's eye-opening and you're seeing things for the first time and you're understanding what led to certain fights or events and things. So it's been an interesting season to watch back." Lindsay then talks about being blindsided. "As much as what you're seeing on TV now is playing out over the course of months, ultimately it wasn't that long for us in real life. We had a couple of fights in the beginning 2 weeks that we were there. We have 5 weeks in between that we were doing really well, and then the last 2 weeks of summer." She goes on, "It wasn't that much in real time in real life. We were fighting for 2 weeks. Lindsay also discusses how mere weeks before breaking up with her, Carl showed up to the bridal shower and also made social media posts about being excited about marrying her. She then reflects on how watching the show back makes her think he was planning to break up for a while. The interviewer also notes how fans have called him out for this. She says, "It feels that way watching it back. Like it really seems like he had almost started making this decision way earlier on in the summertime, potentially after his conversation with his parents, which was at the beginning of summer." As for how that makes her feel, Lindsay says, "It makes me feel very happy to be in the position I am, which is not in that relationship, because you want to be with someone who is going to be honest with you and open and challenges you." Lindsay then discusses seeing Carl at the reunion. She says, "I think it took me a little while to be able to look at him directly in the face. Then, when I had something that I needed to get across to him, I was eye to eye." She goes on to say that it felt like the couches were closer than usual at the reunion. Lindsay then shares that she had to remind herself that she had to get through the day. Regarding closure, she says, "I got my own closure pretty early on after the breakup. Considering I didn't get any answers from him, I had to get my own answers." She then discusses Kyle's mother bringing up his ex and their history. She calls the Situate